Okay, folks, this is going to be in a Substack link down below. So if you want to research all of this, it's all down there. The BEAS is known as Special Immigrant Juvenile Petitions, or SIJ program, are meant for immigrant children in the U.S. that have no way of getting to their parents and most likely are abused in some manner. A DOJ investigation has found that they were primarily used by the Biden administration for gang members who were adults more than children. Basically, this became a way to hide some of the nastiest individuals in the world from political scrutiny. There is no need to say why they did this. Either you already know or you deny the truth about the Democrat Party and their Marxist allies. People will act silly about the truths that came out of the report that is covered here, but most everyone knows the truth from what they have seen with their own eyes. These are not poor, hurting children that come across the border, but instead primarily adults old enough to join the military. It is even hilarious that so many of the children held up by leftists are usually that age. This is how you get in an army when your primary folks are weak and useless. So, hit like and subscribe if you like this sort of content. Let's get into this video.
Howdy, y'all. This is Paul, the Redneck Thinker. What we have here is a channel to communicate. I want you folks to be thinking by the time you leave my videos. Why? Because I'm tired of people talking via what other people tell them to think. So, watch my video and enjoy the chance to think for yourself.
Okay, this is coming from a news release from the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Service. They've got a link in there to the full report, and it's kind of scary. Today, U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services published a report identifying a significant national security and integrity vulnerabilities in the Special Immigrant Juvenile Program. These national security vulnerabilities provided a path to lawful permanent residence and eventually citizenship to criminal aliens, gang members, and known suspected terrorists. The Criminality, Gangs, and Program Integrity Concerns and Special Immigrant Juvenile Petitions report reviews over 300,000 alien SIJ petitions filed from the beginning of fiscal year 2013 through February 2025. According to the report, more than half of the SIJ petitioners filed in fiscal year 2024 were over 18. Many entered the U.S. without inspection. Many came from countries identified as posing national security concerns, demonstrating the lax screening and vetting and anti-fraud policies of the Biden administration. And some SIJ petitioners engaged in age and identity fraud, including falsifying their name, date of birth, and country of citizenship. The report also identified 853 known or suspected gang members who filed SIJ petitions, most of which were approved. More than 600 MS-13 gang members filed SIJ petitions, and more than 500 were approved. MS-13 members' SIJ petitioners included at least 70 charged with federal racketeering offenses and many others charged with violent crimes in the United States. Other approved gang members included 100 known or suspected members of the 18th Street Gang, at least 3 Tren de Aragua gang members, and dozens of Serranos and Norteños gang members. On July 6, USCIS rescinded the policy of categorically considering deferred action for special immigration juveniles. The Trump administration also is exploring further action to mitigate vulnerabilities in the integrity of the SIJ program, addressing significant national security and public safety concerns, and ensure SIJ classification remains available for juveniles it was intended to protect. There are so many truths to be found, it is no reason that it is taking so long to bring changes. Now, here is a couple of things. MS-13 is a significant threat within the SIJ program. More than 500 known or suspected members. Okay, we covered that. Many filed SIJ I-360 petitions when they were over the age of 18 and qualified for SIJ classification based on claims they were raised by one natural parent while the other natural parent was not involved in their life, abandonment, or did not financially support them, neglect. Other gangs with approved SIJ petitions include 100 known 18th Street Gang, MS-13's primary rival gang. Okay, you'd heard all that. Known or suspected terrorists are filing SIJ petitions. Although overall number remains relatively small, this population is increasing and includes an alien from Tajikistan suspected of plotting an Islamic State terrorist attack in the U.S. Like most known or suspected gang members, KSTs filed SIJI 360s based on self-initiated state court proceedings and not based on state child protective services petitions filed in court. USCIS anticipates the volume of SIJ I-360 KSTs to increase significantly due to recent designation of gangs and cartels, specifically MS-13 as FTOs. So basically, once you go through this report, it's kind of scary if you think about it. There's 36 pages on this report. It's pretty in depth, but basically, Biden administration did their due diligence in finding ways to hide criminals. End of story. That's what they did. They did their due diligence to find valid ways to hide criminals. That's what they were doing. And these criminals are a invading force into the United States. These are people that are harming US citizens. These are people that are harming citizens all over the world. Yet the Biden administration wanted them here. Why? Because these are the people that, when the Democrats want to get violent, these are the perfect people for them to get violent with. But hey, that's just the way of the world. This has been Paul, the Redneck Thinker. Y'all have a good day now. Bye. So, folks, that's the story that I wanted to bring you on this video. And I just wanted to say thank you again for coming by. Hit like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff if you don't mind. Help me out. So, y'all have a good day now. Bye.